Hello, this is VerticalSandwich and welcome back to Let's Play Super Paper Mario, and this is room 61 of the Pit of 100 Trials, and that's the second time I've jumped on a curse yet. At least he just slowed me down, he didn't flip my directional pad or something. So that must not have been a reverse Yakursia, it must have been a slow Yakursia. I don't think that's what they're called. Like I said, I know the reverse Yakursia is called the reverse Yakursia. But we're really slow here. This doesn't seem horribly slow. Oh, take that, boomboxer, blast boxer. Now I'm de-jumped. I don't even know what de-jumped is. Like, I assume it has to do with the fact that I can't jump high now. Yeah, look at that. That's so sad. It's a little pathetic. Yeah, I guess I better heal again. Ba-boom. Look at us de-jumped. Oh, that's so sad. We can't go anywhere. We can't do anything. Poor Mario. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're just gonna have to wait for it to go away. Oh yeah, it goes away the minute we try to do Luigi's super jump. Yeah, that makes sense. Whatever. Alright, now we can go back to Kudge. I like Kudge's name. It sounds like I'm gonna hit you with something. Kudge. Ah, these guys. Alright, come on, Bowser. These are called atomic boos, I think. I don't know why any of this is necessarily important information, like what that monster's called that's trying to eat us, whatever they're trying to do. Oh, jeez. Turn around and then shoot fire. There we go. That's all we needed. We should have got him when we had the chance. That jerk. Well, he can't do anything to us now, because we're in a different room. Boomerang Brothers, no problem, says I. There actually isn't. Their timing is really easy to get down. I mean, they throw 2 boomerangs, and then you can do whatever you want. Oh, stupid Clubba. He wasn't even trying to hit us. Ow! There. That's what you get, Clubba, for being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or, I don't know. I don't know, was that the wrong place and the wrong time for him? I mean, well, he died, so it's gotta be wrong place, wrong time, right? No, these things again. They really like these. I don't know. I might as well wait for the gold ones, because they can really move. The red one's not too shabby either, as far as movement goes, I guess. I don't know what else to say about that. I don't know what else to say about that. Nice! Oh, come on! There we go. Nobody could survive that. A giant Koopa jumping up the wall to get him. Yeah, we'll do this. There we go! Finally! Finally! I'm gonna sing Doom Song! Okay, sorry. Now I'm quoting Invader Zim. I can't get past it. I can't get past cartoons. It'll be Phineas and Ferb next. All the other things that I watch, oh my god. These ridiculous children's cartoons that I make it a point to watch all the time. I actually haven't watched Phineas and Ferb in a while. I just rewatched the movie. It was the 3rd time I'd seen it. So, I love Phineas and Ferb. And The Simpsons. And I loved Invader Zim when it was on. I mean, jeez. Rocko's Modern Life was also good. Was never a big Ren and Stimpy fan, though. So here we go. Here are more Ninjos or Ninjaries or whatever. I think it's really funny that they're that one version of them is called the Ninjeri because my dad's name is Jerry. Like his name is Gerald, but everybody calls him Jerry. Also, he didn't find out until just recently that he doesn't have a middle name. I mean, there's no middle name on his birth certificate. We can hit those guys through the wall. That's kind of weird. Like, they can stick their neck through the wall, and these are seriously, like, the laziest programmed monsters ever. Like, when you look at them, they're just squares. They're like squares with horribly drawn faces on them that stretch themselves out. It's really lame. We're gonna bounce all over everything. I'm still gonna get hit. So yeah, so my dad's name is Jerry, and yeah, and just like a few years ago, he had to get his birth certificate for something, and I realized he didn't have a middle name. He was over 60, so for 60 years he had thought his middle name was Lester. That's what he thought. His middle name was Lester, and it turns out it's not. He doesn't have a middle name at all. Alright. Okay, there's our key. Yay, key. See, these are those pink ones I was talking about, and I don't know what their deal is. Like, I don't know what they're called, or, I mean, I guess that they're just a variation of the same things we've been seeing over and over, but still a little weird. Oh man, we gotta get to higher ground. These guys are gonna be throwing shells everywhere. They will too. Oh. Well, by higher ground I didn't mean middle of a dead end. Now I get a King song in my head. See, I can't concentrate on what I'm doing. It's the repetitiveness of this. Oh, this is a cool drop. Super Shroom Shake. I'll take that every time. Yeah, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble concentrating on what I'm doing. Like, I mean, I guess it's not a horrible thing to be thinking about songs and stuff while I'm... But I'm supposed to be talking to you guys. But see, this is not the world's biggest challenge, really. I mean, it's not... It's repetitive, and it's... Well, it's repetitive. That it is for sure. That's the one thing I can say about it. But it's not especially violent or tricky or, you know, harrowing when it comes down to it. I mean, we're at room 70. We got 27 more rooms to go. I mean, obviously we've got 30, but 27 that have monsters in them. Yeah, we're gonna need Cudge for this. I love how these guys, like, wake up when you hit them. And just, they look so confused by the fact that they were just sitting there. And somebody hit them in the head with a hammer. And I mean, wouldn't you just be like, you know, if somebody hit you in the head with a giant mallet while you were sleeping? Wouldn't you wake up startled? I bet you would. These are guys I could do without. These guys are just a gigantic pain in the butt. Just the whole way that this thing is set up. It's hard to jump on them and everything. I'm glad we got their card when we were in World 7, whatever. There we go. That's the way you do it. So yeah, so how's everybody holding up now that we're 70-something rooms into this horribly repetitive nightmare? Oh, this is a Cursia room. You're gonna see one of these every once in a while. I think there's one in the Flopside Pit of Trials too, where it's just all Cursias. Which, you know, you couldn't ask for an easier enemy. They don't do anything, they move at the same speed, they don't... You know, as long as you know you shouldn't jump on them, you're in good shape. It's kind of like a freebie room. It would be a good room to have a lot of catch card SPs in, because you could just clear out the whole genre. Just get all the different Cursias. Again, I hate these guys. I hate them because they disappear sometimes. I hate them because they move towards you. I hate them because they... I don't know. Because they're enemies, and you're... I don't know. I guess you're not supposed to hate your enemies. Maybe. I guess you're supposed to hate your enemies if you have enemies. These are really more like bloodthirsty monsters, though. I mean, they're not really enemies in, like, the kind of, you know, like, I don't like you sense. Because I'm sure the Goombas don't really hate Mario. They just see him as something different than them. Like, you know, a bear that mauls you doesn't hate you, just, like, thinks you're something you can eat. So maybe the Goombas think they can eat Mario. I don't know, I'm thinking about this too philosophically, aren't I? Like, It really isn't about that. The Goombas hate Mario because they're programmed to hate Mario. I like the term adversary for video game enemy, because then it implies it's a contest. That, like, you know, it's a fight. Or I guess opponent works that way too. You just be like, these are my opponents. I knew I could get them. I knew I could get at least one of them from the falling off the ceiling thing. Alright, we'll get the long last shake going to make this a little more obnoxious. So you get to watch, you know, you get to listen to the noise and watch the numbers appear as this slowly refills my hit points. I do still really like the long last shakes. I still swear by them. I think they're one of the better items in the game for the price. Okay. Dun 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 dun. What evil lurks in the heart of men? The shadow knows. Alright. There we go. Now we've jumped the shark on our references and gone back so far nobody could ever possibly relate to what I'm saying. Might as well start telling Groucho Marx jokes. Let's try to get this thing. Because it's a white boombox, so I want to see what it's... Nope. No luck. Oh well, that's one less catch card we've got. I would not suggest you try to take out the boomboxers and stuff by jumping on them in these narrow little areas that you use Bowser, but... Or something like this. But you can do what you want. I mean, they'll shoot at you through the wall, too, so it's not like... Yeah, there we go. Bowser's working fine. Nice! That's the second time we've outrun something like that. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever listened to an old-time radio drama of the Shadow, but I know it was a really popular thing, probably in my dad's day. My dad remembers, first TVs and stuff like that. Not the first TVs, but families, you know, the family in the neighborhood getting their first TV and stuff. I mean, my dad was born during World War II, so... Well, actually, maybe I should say he was born during the 40s. I'd have to really... No, I know when he was born. Yeah, I know when my dad was born. I mean, I could say that I don't, because, like, I do, but I mean, I could theoretically say that I don't, like, and he'd never know. He's not gonna... I mean, the man's in his late 60s. He's not gonna watch a YouTube video of me playing Super Paper Mario. And he's definitely not gonna watch part 3 of me in the pit of 100 trials in Super Paper Mario. If he was gonna watch a video, he'd watch a part 1 or something. When I bought the Wii, I was by their house and I stopped and put it in, and my mom laughed really hard at the opening of Rabbids Go Home. She thought that was really funny, that there was a rabbit wearing panties. Like, she thought that was hilarious. Yeah, it was really fun. It was fun watching her laugh incredibly hard at the kind of things that were going on. I thought it was funny. It was cute. It was cute that she was laughing at a video game rabbit in panties. And she was laughing so hard she couldn't talk and stuff, so it was fun. My mom does it. I get that from my mom, that like sometimes I will find something so funny that I will laugh so hard that I can't breathe. Like, and people will actually say like, "Are you okay?" Because like I just can't stop laughing. And like that's my mom too. And like usually it's because my dad fell down or something. My dad will fall down and he'll start like, he'll curse about like how he fell down, and she'll just start laughing. She just thinks it's the funniest thing in the world. And like it's getting to the point now where they can seriously hurt themselves. I mean, they're not spring chickens anymore. So, you know, in any other context, it would be really cruel to be laughing at a 68-year-old man because he had fallen down. But like for my mom, it just seems to work for her. Like, I don't know, it's a little sick now that I say it out loud. Alright, room number 80. Oh my god. And we got a Cudge card. So what's next? What was our next? We got Carrie and then Cudge. We got level in World 5. Did we get a Pixel in World 6? That's a good question. Ah! That guy outsmarted us. But his friend sure didn't. I don't know what our next card is. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I should know. You can't win with these things using Bowser's Flame. They'll get to you. You'll get them through the first 2 stages, but they'll get to you at the end. Oh my god, that guy got us again! Never again! Oh, that's it. There you go. Now you're dead. That felt good. That felt like revenge. Oh my god! There. Holy crap, I had trouble with those. Okay, we're gonna have to try to use Berry to keep ourselves from getting fried here. Oh, that worked! Oh, if we'd been able to do that twice in a row, we would have been set. Nope, they're just a little too fast for me. Now we gotta level up, so full hit points, that's awesome. We seriously have gone up like over 10,000 points in this lot, which means that we've gotten like 1/7 or 1/6 of our total points, like for the whole game in this dungeon. Which I guess is alright, I mean... We did the job. I thought it was funny in my final battle with Count Bleck. Somebody posted like, messy fight, but that's okay. And I was like, huh. Like, it hadn't occurred to me that, like... Wow, we get 2 catch cards there. We're gonna have to do something with those. I was a little surprised. And not because I took it as a criticism. I was okay with that. That's not my issue. I know I don't do things perfectly. But it hadn't occurred to me that I could make the fight look better. Like, it hadn't even been on my mind. I was just like, well, let's get this over with. Because, like, my concern with Count Bleck is just getting his voice right, because I like it so much. But, like, as in, you know, getting to him and fighting and, like, not getting hit and stuff, it hadn't even occurred to me that that was something I should think about or practice or anything. So I didn't worry about it, you know? And I probably wouldn't have worried about it anyway. I mean, like, I don't edit for anything like, wow. Those guys can take a beating, look at that. You had to hit him 3 times. Yeah, I don't know, it just took me by surprise. And I'm not criticizing the person who left that comment. I'm sure you could look and see who left that comment. It's not a, you know, again, it just, like, I didn't take offense to it. I was just like, yeah, I guess it was pretty messy now that I look at it. I love that. Like I said, I'd rather have you, you know, I'd rather have people participate. I mean, I hate it when, I don't get any response to something I do, because then it's just, you know, like, then you never know. You never know. Like, it's a big question mark. Like, did people think that this was ridiculous? Like, sometimes the things I say, I'm like, did I go too far? You know? Like, although I've never really said anything that I think people could construe as offensive. I mean, I try to be as, you know, I try to be as kind of open-minded and non-offensive as I can be. Like, I have opinions about things, but I realize that they're just opinions. I'm not trying to persuade anybody to think the things I do or like the things I do or do the things I do, you know. Because really, the things that I have opinion on are not all that consequential. Like, I'm not campaigning for some sort of fate of the world thing here. I'm playing video games. So, like, my opinions are, like, on things like football. You know, like, I have a favorite football team, and I will say that. Like, I will say that I'm a Packers fan. And that's not weird, because I live in Wisconsin, so you're supposed to be a Packers fan in Wisconsin. So, although I suppose that there are not. Obviously, there. You get it by the Minnesota border, there's a lot of Viking fans. But, yeah, I mean, I don't have, like, opinions on, I'm not gonna, you know, like, I'm not selling or, like, some sort of political or spiritual agenda or something. I'm just playing Super Mario. So yeah, I've never had... I had one guy once put a comment that that was blatantly kind of insulting. Blatantly insulting. It wasn't kind of insulting. And it was obvious by just kind of looking at his profile and the stuff he had done to other people's pages that he was just that kind of person, that, like, he was a troll. Like, he put, you know, offensive things to try to get a reaction. And that's fine, too. I mean, I guess that's a It's a thing to do, although with all the constructive things you can do on the internet, Lord knows why you would want to spend your time trying to make other people feel bad or angry. But, whatever, I mean, I'm not trying to judge. Okay, we gotta... I probably should have, killed that poison Pokey, because it probably would have given me a poison-free item. But... Alright, we got annoying enemies here, so we gotta get to a safe spot. Like, as far over to the side here as we can. Start from there and work our way back. Because the Magic Koopas will corner you. It's really weird. If you've got them all around you, then they're all shooting at you. It's impossible to avoid, you know, 8 different bullets at once from 8 different directions. And they're not bullets, they're like, whatever. They're like octagons. No, they're... What's the word for something that has 6 sides? Oh, come on, people. Octagon is 8, obviously, because it's octo. And... Why am I having trouble with this? Pentagon, octagon... My lord. Oh my god, somebody's gonna put this up. I'm gonna feel so stupid. It's like on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of it. I can't come up with it. Because it's not like Septagon. Well, Septagon, again, would be like... Because Sept would be like 7. But like... I can't think of a... Because like Hexagon is 5, right? Yeah. No! Is it Hexagon? It is Hexagon, isn't it? Damn it. That was dumb. Okay. Well, at least you got to listen to me fight and struggle. Yes! Fight and struggle! Oh, now we're making some progress. Oh, yeah! That's the first time I think I've ever bounced off one of those guys. Usually I wait till they split and throw one into the other. That's always been funny. And that guy can disappear all he wants. We won't be here when he comes back. Alright, we're gonna cut this off at 90. And, you know, then that'll be that. Oh, come on, walk into the bomb. You know you wanna. Apparently he doesn't wanna. Yes, fight and struggle. Okay, so those guys down there in the green, those are obviously different kinds of guys. Yeah, and you see that 20, like, damage? That came off one of the throwing stars. Ooh, a Volt Shroom. That's kind of cool. Yeah, but did you see that one turn into a bomb and then reappeared? They do that. There, he did it again. Because they're ninjas, right? Like, ninjas can do that, disguise themselves as everyday objects, and I don't know. It's been a long time since I played Tenchu. Tenchu. Oh my god. I used to have this friend, and he would, every time he slit somebody's throat in Tenchu, he'd scream. He'd be like, "Wah!" Like, as long as he could. Just, like, keep the scream going for, like, 30 seconds, 45 seconds. Just crazy. That game had a lot of really fun aspects, like the throwing out poisoned rice to, like, make people puke, and then you could sneak up behind them and kill them, and things like that. It was just, like... It was so sadistic on one side, and then, like, on the other side, just so absolutely brilliantly hilarious. Oh, come on! You and your bouncing. Look at this! Oh my god, of all the obnoxious stuff. There, now he's down here. Okay. These guys are pretty bad about getting back up above once they're down below, but... now he's gonna do the thing where he runs from side to side. There! Oh my god, that was so much work! Alright. Last room, people. Head bonk Goombas! Oh my god, okay, these are the craziest thing ever. Look at this. They jump and try to headbutt you. It's so awesome. There should be more of these everywhere in this game. Look at that! Oh, it's so cool. They're like kamikaze Goombas. Alright, people, this is the end. So, next time, last 10 rooms. So, bye, everybody.